Да ты не складывай, давай прям так, некогда.
Ой, током.
Что?
Током что-то бьет.
Hey, try to kill myself 3 times, I'ma zombie now. I'ma call me now, I'ma swami now. Don't try to stop me now. Don't want your brain, I'm good. Don't want your heart, I'm good. Don't want your name, I'm good. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Look, 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 look. Love being me, love being free. Love being I and dead zombie. Used to see red, now I see me. Used to be dead, now I am free. Don't want any plaques, I can throw it to my teeth. I'm sick of mash, man, I want what's underneath. Give me that smash, got blood in my cheeks. Got blood on my feet, got blood on my briefs. Blood in my brain, man, I might go wild. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Woo! Check the style, zombie step, check in a smile. Used to buy alcohol and more than I could chew. Got a full set of teeth now, looking at you. Gold is my chalice, I speak with no malice. My head in the clouds with my mind in the palace. Sitting on the balance beam, dodging all your fallacies. Bitter as an Hennessy, greener than greed. Like the psalmist, my scriptures are written in praise. Bottle and a brush, man, I model the graze. Can't help but smile, man, I swallow the pain. Cheekbone sharp, but the hollow weight. Live from the Acropolis, groaning on the microphone. Start from the apocalypse, poems made of blood and bone. Do the math, I'm a craft, love is all the rage. Live alone, sit at home, picking on your brain. Stop.
Welcome to a night of total terror. Night of the living dead, dead, dead.
They're out for blood. 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 I'm in the mud. I'm off the cuff. Never enough. Never really giving a fuck. Never really giving me love. Never really giving me trust. Take it all 'cause I'm the plug. Oh, they're out for blood. Yeah, they're out for blood. Yeah, they're out for blood. Never really giving a fuck. Never really giving me love. Never really giving me trust. Take it all 'cause I'm the plug. Take it all 'cause I'm the plug. Take it all 'cause I'm the plug. Take it all 'cause I'm in love. Take it all 'cause Get down. Get down. Get down. Energy, 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 get down. Get down. Energy, 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 get down. Get down. Énergie, pleine air vie, éclaircie les esprits. Fais pas peur des fleurs de vie. Mal au cœur dans la fleur du lit. Les couronnes Bourbon, legacy du roi Louis. Paiement trop cher, je parle au régie. Je parle au régie. I'm out for blood. I'm in the mud. I'm on the bluff. Never enough. Never really giving you love. Never really giving you trust. Never really giving it up. Take it all 'cause I'm in love. I'm out for blood. I suck at love. I'm stuck on up. Never enough. Never really giving you love. Never really giving you trust. Never really giving you touch. Take it all 'cause I'm in love. Take it all 'cause I'm the plug. Take it all 'cause I'm in love. Take it all 'cause I'm the plug. Take it all 'cause I. Hurt people, hurt people, hurt people, hurt people. Broken links cannot be fixed unless your sides can coexist. Broken links cannot be fixed. Right now it's you and me, take your pick. Take your pick. Take your pick. You and me, take your pick. Today's cool, I'ma be a blood donor. We're not in love, she love when I come over. She let me us in the stomach. Kissing on her neck, we tumble, we love it. Smile and wave goodbye when we part after. Snatch a few moments of kisses and laughter. Part I wanna play open, yet I cannot cast her. Thighs look so yummy, wish I could match her. Mind tone and white, carved from plaster. Bar the F on the side of a vase as Jasper. Hand touching on the small of her back, while her fingers on my calf and her tongue on my shaft. Love to lose when I come, I collapse. Feeling warm and attached, but only as a snack. Only as a snack.
I would die for my friends, but I hope I don't have to. Ring on my crown like the king of the castle. Feet don't fail me now, but I'd still use a wheelchair to get my M1s like the core of an apple. My great-grandparents' families, their friends and their family friends were packed up in cars meant for cattle, so how can I be bashful or speak of it casual? A casualty is nothing to laugh about. My Zetas on T's were gassed and baked into ash, and let me tell you that is nothing to brag about. I'm breathing facts from the dragon's mouth, and if you wonder why my heart bleeds so much, then you gotta pull the dagger out. Me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the street and you see our teeth clenched, Me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the street and you see our teeth clenched, Look, even if my own life was in danger, I'd still risk it all for a stranger. Although with the brush I'm a painter, I cut out my raps with a razor. Let me get my meaning straight, I cut my raps to delineate. And if what I get are scowls, then that's clearly hate, since it's love that they cannot reciprocate. There's a lot of lost souls in survival mode. Wish myself strength for when I get old, and I wish it on my friends, and I wish it on my rivals, who might need a Bible for the lies they've told. I'll always be there when you're in a pinch. I'll always be stairs when you're stuck on the fence. And no matter what the turn of events, I'm gonna ride with you until it finally ends. Me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the street and you see our teeth clenched. Me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the streets and you see our teeth clenched. I know to listen that it might be too difficult, but I just can't handle hearing anti-Jewish ridicule, especially when it comes from a Jew's mouth. I'm not afraid to call my mishpucha out for hating ourselves, underrating ourselves, and in the end, frankly, playing ourselves. Only in the end for the white man's benefit, with whom we can't relate though some share their lack of melanin. I want you to be proud for your brothers and sisters, for the 6 million lost who cannot be with us. I know that in history there were slave-owning Jews, but for the most part we were making clothes and shoes. If not making bank, no, I won't hide the truth. I won't hide cruelty and I won't hide abuse that comes from 2,000 years on the loose, or inflicted on us just because we were Jews. Me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the street and you see our teeth clenched. Yo, me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the street and you see our teeth clenched. I stand in solidarity with all who are oppressed. I even tatted King David's star on my chest, written in black letter script the word Yuda, so I can't forget what happened to Zeta's Bubba. Do you know that not one of us survived except for Samuel, who with Manya escaped Poland in 1936? We only remember the Shoah one time annual, but for me it's in my blood-stained lips and on my sweat-stained brow. I don't even know how we made it out, how, despite the violence of the 1930s and 40s, but I know that I wanna make my grandfather proud. Drenched as I am with my dad and my sister and my Bubba and my Zeta and my cousins' ancestors, I still wanna blossom and commit to love people, to grow and to nurture even self-destructive evil, which turns on itself like a sad little screw, though I won't deny the damage it can do. but it's little light. Cannot hold a candle to the burning that drips from my lips to my ankles. My eyes and my heart, though heavy with grief, still emanate light incandescently. That sunlight, which is the best disinfectant, which comes from my pen, which is the best weapon. Me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the street and you see our teeth clench. Yeah, me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the streets and you see our teeth clench. Me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the streets and you see our teeth clenched, Me and all my family's drenched, You could tell by the sweat and the stench, No, we're not looking for revenge, but you see us in the streets, see our teeth clenched, yeah.
Made of bones, surrounded by ghosts, surrounded by notes, crown made of quotes. Brown liquor in my chalice, bird and rope blues for Alice. Sight burns with no malice, globe in my palm on my back is an atlas. Struggle to achieve balance, weight of pain, break the change, faces change, DNA. Born in the fetal position, my mother formerly Christian. My home was lonely and lived in, life is a gift, yet nothing is given. Everything taken, everything raked and everything raped. See scars from break-ins, see stars when pain hits, still waiting on repayments. Ain't nothing sweet about it, ain't nothing sweet about it, ain't nothing sweet about it.
I got a fast flow, tap ashes in a glass bowl, piano chords played by Glasper, sounds of joy and laughter. Shattered. Bullets hit glass, reflex feels like whiplash, spill whiskey from the flask, dining table smashed. In the kitchen, grandfather shot. Everybody huddled in a wooden box. Dark and cold to the cops with swastikas knock. Held breath, silence, eyes closed, seeing ultraviolet. 5 years old, keep quiet. Hundreds on the steps, Orion. Stars shine on in silence. Everything broken, private, haunted. The dead speak. Lips made of ink, eyes made of wind, blood made of mist. The dead speak. Whisper in my sleep, cold on the sheets, ghosts underneath. Haunted by portraits. Haunted by corpses. Bonnie's piled Auschwitz, jail rags, funeral outfits. Emaciated, barely fed. Give us to stay our daily bread. Soup made of dishwater with a potato or two. Blood stumble around in 2 big wooden shoes. Work through tears, work through jeers, work through fear, work for years. Heart been broken up, tell me to speak up, you don't listen close enough. Grew up to be dope as fuck, you don't know till you know, but now you know, blood. Till you know, now you know, blood. You don't know till you know, but now you know, blood. You don't know till you know, but now you know, blood. You don't know till you know, but now you know, blood. Haunted. Haunted since my birthday. Trauma got me lurching. Used to wake from nightmares, kin turning, blood churning. People who do the most work should be the most paid. Shouldn't have to work all day for minimum wage. By 1942, my own kin enslaved. I can't stop working till everybody paid. Can't Can't stop working till everybody paid. 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 I can't stop working till everybody paid.
All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me up. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. All of my brothers and sisters, we hungry somewhere, somebody love me. Somebody love me, somebody love me. 100. 100. All of us haunted. We all haunted. Exhausted. Come off it. It's not me who says these things. It's the ghost pulling the strings. I'm like a marionette. And I'm not giving up yet.
She said that this ain't no pussy shit like she meant it.
And of course, this is what Malcolm X said. We have to see each other with new eyes.
Tell him, y'all.
We have to see each other differently.
HMUÄL, aka Cruella, aka Trutella, aka Magic Speller, aka Made You Jealous, aka Sagittarius, aka Mad Hilarious, aka Bad and Bougie, aka whoever, aka Who Better, aka Flew in a black suit and red shoes, Vendetta, aka Gold Flames on a jacket made of leather, aka Been Together, aka Forever. HMUÄL, aka Knows Better, aka Dope Peddler, aka Joke Teller, aka Books Upon the Shelf, aka Revolution, no it's risky for my health, aka So Selfish, baby, only see myself. HMUÄL, aka Rudolph Red Nose, aka Get the Goal when the sentiment bold, aka I will live to 100 years old, aka when I get 100 steps then I fold. HMUÄL, aka Magic Player, aka Fad Breaker, aka Gladiator, aka Lifted Tragic, aka Sit with Passion, aka Catalyst, aka Accurate, aka Split an arrow in half with a second shaft tip, aka Pen nib that's tatted on my wrist. DNA 0% bitch, DNA will of the wisp, DNA talk with a list, DNA walk with bills in the pockets of my fit, DNA 6 skills, salmonella in my spit, DNA so real, just one look and make you quit. HMUÄL, aka True Communist, TNT no Stalinist, CCP no Maoist, BBC Omnibus, FKA been anonymous, ABC so talented, you wish that you could copy this, you wish that you could write like this, nip at my heels, bitch I'm looking at you biting this, I can't hold space for you, I can't just faith to you, if you're broke there's no fixing you, if you're lost there's no missing you, can't hold open the gate for you, can't make you whole if you're made of glue. HMUÄL 747 who fell, MAP who glows, HOT lit shows, POP tempo, GOD runs currents, OBE spun circuits, I see I'm not done working, ADC my lung burning for all the fire that's in 'em, LOL stop looking down on me bro, keep your chin up, WET swimming so long that I forgot that I'm in love, FAM strong cause the iron is in blood.
She said that this ain't no pussy shit like
fry in the south. BET, no begging present when I quote from my mouth. HMUÄL, SHM, 5-letter, TTT, trifecta, COT, the director. TIC, the test of time will show my battle log. 100% I'm down to ride, you know the saddle off. TOP, line, POV, trebuchet, DDT, metal spade, digging in my own grave. HMUÄL, SEO, invested, CEO, I bless it, scripts a legend. SEE, the motherfucking message. UGH, so done with rappers that I knock them off the record. SAD, heart melting in my pocket like I filled it up with Hershey kisses. JIY, I'm off my top, swear I'm in the heavens. Destroying all the prisons, employing all the rhythms. Know the love is my religion, I'm so energized by visions. ILU in love, and the plug is looking for the socket. RAW, platinum found in underground deposits. HMUÄL, aka propane, aka no pain, aka the snow stain, aka the day that came, and the verdict is your basic, aka the surgeon rain and fucking screams that I'm amazing, aka I've been growing my crop, aka got the bag and I'm spending a lot, aka you a cop if you asking my thoughts, aka you so out of the picture you cropped, aka I'm so inflamed that I'm burning up the planets, aka took the rock from Cain, now I'm dunking damage, and you on my page, you know speaking of the language, aka my name is me, I'm free of living branded. LIC, the man who brings the heat into the future. SEE, the land beleaguered. You know people need a teacher. LUV, the leader who believes in your abilities. DIP, the cheetah, unsurpassing core agility. COP, the man who brings the pigs to the roast. BOP, the way the sea brings the tide into the coast. SNA, believer in my truth, it's not a boast. AKA, lead singer for the October Ghost.
I missed it and I went back to America.
You actually pulled the trigger?
No, excuse me. Yes, I did.
And felt better for it.
Oh, yes. Sorry I didn't get him.
So now we've advertised that side of your life, and you say that you're still looking for a lover. Men are going to be a bit nervous of you, aren't they?
They are very.
Do you manage to put them at ease?
No.
And you don't try too hard?
No, I don't try. Yes, I try hard, but I refuse to cook or to clean.
So they've got to take you as you are.
They've got to take me as I am and recognize that I'm a star as well as a woman, and they have to deal with the two.
Fill me to my core, skeleton. Fill me to my core, skeleton. Fill me to my core, skeleton. Yeah. Fill me to my core like a skeleton. Watch our bodies bounce with the gelatin. Both of us feeling our element. You watch as I kneel to worship your tenderness. Ooh, stop. Baby, I'ma need you to loosen up. Before I continue, you sure you're okay? You know I won't move if you don't guide the way. Fill me to my core like a skeleton. Watch our bodies bounce with the gelatin. Both of us feeling our element. I get down to worship your tenderness. Ooh, don't quit. Baby, I'ma need you to move. We got enough lube, don't care if we slip. I'ma put it back in, make you lose it, yeah. Put it back in to make you lose it, baby. I shoot my shot with a shaft, that's from Cupid, baby. We know in the end we're both humans, baby. We're both made of water, so let's jump into it, baby. Feel me, really, I know you, you know me, hey, yeah. Really, I know you, I know. Fill me to my core like a skeleton. Watch our bodies bounce with the gelatin. Both of us feeling our element. I get down to worship your tenderness. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, yeah, yeah. I like. When I flip my tongue, that's tasty. Baby, just ride the feeling, just embrace me. When I shoot my arrow, you're my angel. When we launch, we fly, we could tangle. Ooh, yeah. Baby, I'm a new illusion, never been. Know how much I love it when we fucking get in composition.
opposite. Let's slow down, no sound, cut it.
I don't need you. Better look out for what's underneath. You check your position for someone unseats. You put others down even when you don't mean to. I'm wearing my crown, it's a little bit beat up. It's polished and needs some new diamonds. I'm stoking the fire, I'm putting in coal. I'm under some pressure, I'm letting it heat up. New diamonds on my neck, yeah. Hope it will protect, Don't need your respect, just need you to cut the check. You're playing me like I play Ivories. Playing me like I play Ivories. If you don't stand up beside me, I don't need you, I don't say that lightly. Playing me like I play Ivories. Playing me like I play Ivories. If you don't stand up beside me, I don't need you, I don't say that lightly. If you're white and not on my team, I want you to know that I want the smoke. If you got ends that you cannot meet, I want you to know that you cannot cope. It's so depraved to have to pay in order to live, it's such a joke. If you're a friend, then I got your hand and you got my hand, let's make some smoke. The reason why we're so disorganized is because human beings are categorized into labels that make us divided and weak. So each voice is silent so it cannot reach the ear of the king. And if he can't hear us, a guillotine could help us clear up the message. The queen I'ma spare, she won't be up next, she gotta be there to cut the check. Stop playing me like I play Ivories. Playing me like I play Ivories. If you don't stand up beside me, I don't need you, I don't say that lightly now. Playing me like I play Ivories. Playing me like I play Ivories. If you don't stand up beside me, I don't need you, I don't say that lightly.
You can see what my heart was. Probably why you call me heartless. Brainless, spineless, jellyfish conscience. Sip of melodies, barely responsive. I know you worry, baby, but it's only me for today. Later on I'll be okay. Could be next week, next month, next page, same page. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. You can see that I'm starstruck, moonstruck, sunstruck, love-struck. Got me feeling like I'm hit by a dump truck. Fuck. Last time I felt this pain, I thought I couldn't cope. But today it rolls on over me, rolls on through me, rolls right under me. I feel it underneath, feeling it stun me. Let it submerge me, but I'm still living, baby. Say what I got, this pain just cannot take lines in the sand. It can't erase what I got. Oh, this pain just cannot take. Just don't step on me. Don't step on me, baby. Stop stepping on me, please. can see what my heart was. Probably why you call me heartless. Brainless, spineless, jellyfish conscience. Simple melodies, barely responsive. I know you worried, baby, but it's only me for today. Later on I'll be okay. Could be next week, next month, next page, same pen. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. You can see that I'm starstruck, moonstruck, sunstruck, love struck. Got me feeling like I'm hit, but I'm drunk. Fuck. Last time I felt this pain, I thought I couldn't cope, but today it rolls on over me, rolls on through me, rolls right under me. I feel it underneath, feeling it stun me. Let it submerge me, but I'm still living, baby. Said, what I got, this pain just cannot take lines in the sand. It can erase what I got. This pain just cannot take. Just don't step on me. Just don't step on me. Stop stepping on me, please. Baby, please. Love me, hold me, respect me, hold me. Give me honey tea. I just want your company. Baby, please. Baby, please. I'm a jellyfish today. Tomorrow I will be okay. Tomorrow I will be a flame. Tomorrow I will be a lion. You cannot tame. You cannot tame. You couldn't tame me. While we were together, I loved you so much, it drove me crazy. Now you don't even know me, baby. Now you don't even know me. See, all that we had that was good, that was beneath all of the pain. You kept me in a state of never-ending shame. Sex was so good, but we just couldn't make the pain go away. You couldn't make me stay. I'm a jellyfish today. Tomorrow I will be okay. Tomorrow I will be a flame. Tomorrow I will be a lion. You cannot tame. No, 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 no. You cannot tame. Ooh, yeah. You cannot tame. You cannot tame. You cannot tame. You cannot tame me. You cannot tame me. You cannot tame me.
Bell Hooks, a cultural critic, a feminist, a theorist, a political activist, is recognized as one of America's leading intellectuals. She is a distinguished professor at the City College of New York. She takes her name from her great-grandmother in recognition of female legacy, and she uses lowercase lettering to reflect her awareness about ego and fame. Her previous book, Ain't I a Woman, and Black Books provide for scholarship in significant.
if you are white. Actually they know it, beneath the snow of the lies. When the revolution knocks, bro, they won't be surprised. Scared, baby, everybody singing like My Fair Lady. Oh, it wasn't me, it was Jean-François, it was Eric Claude. Pas moi, pas toi. Mais oui, et je vais jamais changer mon avis. Toi, t'as voulu jamais être mon ami. Toi, tu t'occupes trop de ta vie. Toi, tu peux pas voir la Chine, la Chine, la Chine.
My great-grandfather was a tailor. My great-grandmother was a queen. New names, I gave them on paper. Sure enough, identity. They were named Shlama and Manya in Poland. Gave them new names when they crossed the ocean. Sam and Mary, how my father knows some. No Yiddish spoken. Names that they long carry. Names with which they're buried. Names carved into stars. Constellate the cemeteries. Stars so long, we forget what it's like at the bottom. Wearing stars so long, we forget what it's like to live without them. Weaving stars so long, we forget what it's like at the bottom. Wearing stars so long, yeah, we forget what it's like to live without him. I was born a Sam Alexander, left-hander, kept standards all of my life. About how to speak, write, and be, constantly iterate, endlessly, finding new ways to truly be me, while being good, remaining free, remaining free. I tried on different styles to fit expectations or to fit desires, walking on wires, trying desperately to be other than me. Became a good actor, good at fake laughter, good at prose, putting on shows for free. My parents named me Shmuel shortly after I was born. It's always been my name, camouflaged, hidden sometimes, maybe tamed, but present, behind, known to me at least. Pet name is Shmuel by my ex, but there's only one piece. Shmuel means to listen, El means infinite. Shmuel means vision, deep, intricate. I've been sleeping so long in it, I forgot about how well it fits. Yet I'm still an elephant, mottled gray with a lisp. And it's my name, so I'll wear it. Change my legal status proudly to reverse the motion that greeted Zeta Sam and Bubba Mary when they crossed that ocean and lost the language that was spoken by them at home. The heritage broken, rarely spoke after how they cope with the trauma of loss and then of arrival. Shmuel made clothes, money made child, new lives they chose. He kept their style, worth their whole lives, never stayed idle. True royals, not talking about title, not talking about title, not talking about title. In a gigantic stride, with I'll be the first Zyselsztain. First of my name, HMUÄL Zyselsztain. It's mine to reclaim. We've been stars so long, we forget what it's like at the bottom, wearing stars so long. We forget what it's like to live without them. We've been stars so long, yeah. We forget what it's like at the bottom, wearing scars so long. It's like we forgot how we got out. Alone in the palace, I'm popping another pill. Don't fool with malice, I'm chopping up the veil. Lost in translation, these thoughts cannot fill the void in my soul, I'm lost in the shell. Lost in translation, 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 lost in translation. Check it, bitch, I've been on the map, been making these tracks, been sitting in these yards, been breaking these hearts. You don't even know where to start, I've been through hell, now I'm a star. I've been in jail, now I'm a chart. I go in hell, now I'm a dart. I tip the scales, what a farce. I step on L's, billions of marks, billions of parks. About up the earth, Garden of Eden, shattered in church. Been through the mud, know we've been cursed. Bet I know cause I seen the work, I seen the work, I seen the work. Done it in cursive, I've been through worse. Been through the circus, been through your purse. I know your earnings, I know you learning. It's just a burden to know about every single motherfucking sin that you carry in. Damn, you're embarrassing. Give me some clarity, maybe some clarity. Damn, I'm allergic. What you scared of isn't me, but damn. What you scared of, baby, is it me? Love. What you scared of, is it me or us? What you doing? Doing too much, playing too much, just like it does. Back of the bus, fucking with trust. Been Harden, no plush. James Harden, no plush. Pulp Fiction, no butch. What's missing is us. What's missing is us. Yeah. I've been an angel, baby. I've been an angel, baby. I've been the devil, baby. I've been the devil, baby. I see you both sides like SHMAÄ, blowing smooth rings for the hell. Wildflowers standing like bluebells, made it out the weeds, now I'm in hell. See you both sides like SHMAÄ, Lucifer aka X-Angel, HMUÄL aka who fell, yet still live to tell the tale.
I think that jazz very seldom in its true state is presented to the average public. They do have an idea of jazz which is not quite true. But the way I feel about it is that it is the only form of art that, in the way America has created and given to the world in this century or in the past few centuries, let's say. But I think it's more of a revival in a different form of what went on in classical music before. In other words, in the 17th century, there was a great deal of improvisation in classical music, as you know. And because of the fact that there were no electrical recording techniques or any way to permanize or to catch music and to record it, the music was written so that it could be permanized that way. And so slowly but surely, the writing of the music and the interpreters of the written music gave way to more and more interpretation and more cerebral composition and less improvisation, until finally improvisation became a lost art in classical music, and we have only the composer and the interpreter. So the composer even very seldom improvised or didn't have to, say around the late 1800s or the turn of the century. But jazz, in a way, has resurrected that process, which I call the jazz process. Now, jazz, as we tend to look at it, is a style. Now, it so happens that because of historical circumstances and where jazz was born or whatever came up the Mississippi and American music and the American culture and all, we think of jazz as a stylistic medium now, which in a way it is. But I think we must remember that in an absolute sense, jazz is more of a certain creative process of spontaneity than a style. Therefore, you might say that Chopin or Bach or Mozart or whoever improvised music, that is, was able to make music of the moment, was in a sense playing jazz.
Rest in peace to 6 million. Am Israel Chai. Long live us. Rest in peace, Shlama and Manya. Rest in love, Bell Hooks. Rest in power, Malcolm X. Love to my family. In 2014, if you remember well, Putin annexed Crimea in February, which gave him an idea. We'll march in our troops, they'll give up their freedom. So 8 years later, it's 2022. Ukraine a piece of Russia, of course only in paper. So Putin goes and masses 200,000 troops, camps them on the border of Ukraine and Belarus, and here's where Putin resembles Hitler. It's 1941, in the dead of winter. The Holocaust of bullets happened in the Ukraine. The bullets took 1.6 million names. Names like Zelensky's, the current president, who unlike Putin, won a fair election by a margin of 73 to 24. A difference of 49 for those at home keeping score. A smaller percentage than that of his relatives killed in that winter in 1941 when the blood that was spilled on the ground soaked the snow and red and yellow badges. Bullets broke the ribs through skin, their bones snapping. That happened. Model machine gunners and Hugo Boss jackets pulling up to the killing fields in Volkswagens. This is what it means to never forget. Because that little beetle that you like to drive around town punched me in the stomach with a 50 cal round, as it did Zelensky's, and I say Zelensky plural because 3/4 of his family was murdered. Out of 4 brothers, only 1 survived. He fought in the Red Army, risking his life for a state that didn't care. By some miracle, his family weren't deported to Siberia, as befell 400,000 Jews in 1940, 1 year before that rain and bullets started pouring. So the way Zelensky talks about his family history, it's his own grandfather that he's remembering. His grandmother also escaped enslavement, because before the Nazi came, she was evacuated to Kazakhstan, since of course not Russia, since she too was born a Jew. His grandmother, we can't be good enough, no matter how much goodness we do, or how much we love, our lives are still takeable, like the elders in Pittsburgh at the Tree of Life Shul under Wisdom City Shiva, taking my people with nothing to give, who know only take, hit, break, to steal, to lie, to rape. It's so depraved what they must face. How many Ukrainian women raped by 17-year-old Russian racists with baby faces? I wonder how many murderers have baby faces. Among the racist Germans who sprayed with industrial pesticide, my Auschwitz cousins who died, or with bullet sprayed Zelensky kin, now with Russian names but identical skin. They're playing to win, but we say never again. There's too much blood in the pen. They pretend it's not. Nazi ideology under another name. Putin projects when he says that his aim is simply to denazify Ukraine. Let's clear up the confusion. Yo, Zelensky's grandfather did the denazification in 1944 during the operation of the Soviet army as it retook the bloody ground. The T-70 tanks rumbled into empty towns 8 years before Putin was born, and nearly 80 years before the current war. Yet here he is, a Nazi from the East, seeing in Ukraine yet another feast in that fertile land that just keeps giving wheat, yet they don't care about the living. It makes sense, I'll explain. Now listen, listen. That grain that gets made into Russian bread is fertilized with lives of Ukrainian dead. Those fields made of yellow badges collaged into rectangles that fit the facade. That the Ukrainian flag is grain and sky when it's badges and tears from 1945. Now soldiers hide in those fields. To defend their country they are shields, sworn to protect without time to grieve. They're too busy dying to defend Kyiv. And Zelensky, God bless him, remains alive. For Ukrainians he stays a shining light to warm them and warn the Russian invasion that they won't give up, that they won't be taken, that they won't be taken, that they won't be taken. Now we won't be taken, that we won't be taken, that we won't be taken. Israel
Slava Ukraine. Slava Ukraine. Slava Ukraine. They won't capitulate. They won't give up. Send them their money. Send them your love. Peace and love for you. Everything I do, filled with the juice, filled with the truth. Nothing that I cannot give you that you don't already have. You don't already have. That we don't already have. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad.